Right then, here we go. Not the best angle at all, but this is a properly impromptu trip that isn't planned at all for tonight, so I'm just doing it anyway. And I've not got my GoPro with me. Even if I did have my GoPro with me, not got the right mount for it. So here we go. Gotta be careful, because I do not have sump guard or any additional under tray protection or anything under here. I do have my new General Grabber 83 all-terrain tyres, but that's about it. I think I'm still in the right place. I don't know. Yes, I am, because there's the little road that comes off from the right. Ooh, let's avoid that in the region of the sumping gearbox. Also don't have the off-road mode that other Yetis of this spec otherwise had, so it's just down to driving skill. So this is, I believe, is it Houndkirk? In Sheffield, or right on the border, Derbyshire and Sheffield. This is the byway open to all traffic that I've wanted to do for a while. It's one of the many. I've researched about 50 within about a 50-mile radius of home, and this is one of them I want to do. Now further on this, towards the end, heading south to north, there's another little lane, a little byway called Jumble Road, and the portion to the east is actually pretty damn brutal, but it can be done on reasonable trials bikes, and it can be done, it seems, in a pretty standard four-wheel drive Dacia Duster, so sure as shit a Yeti will do it. I've just got to be careful, and most of all be aware that I don't have any special under tray protection for all the fancy bits underneath the car. I've got about an extra 20mm of lift due to the tyres, but that's it. I haven't got a suspension lift or anything else. We go right to the north first, I think. We end up at, what's it called, Lady Canning's plantation. So we'll go that way first. I've got a sandwich to eat. Right, I might stop off at the Jumble Road on the way and just have a little wander down it and see what it's looking like today. Still recording? Who's this and what are they doing? same as me, I think, by the look of it. They're having a jolly. I might stop and have my sandwich. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to let me past. No, I bet they're letting me past. Oh, and there's a bicyclist as well, so... Fair play, Mr. Bicyclist. Oh yeah! This is where it gets fun because we have shelves. They're actually following me now. This is quite fun. It's like a convoy. They've taken the right side approach. I've taken the left. But they're in it's like a 100 or a 110 Defender, which is better set up for it. There we go. And the guy in the passenger seat was on his phone. He's probably saying, oh, there's some other dickhead in his road 4x4 trying this. But look ahead, basically that's Sheffield over there, as far as I'm aware. Oh, look at this. Nice. Oh, I think the Jumble Road, let me just get over these bad bits. Well, they're nothing compared to the Jumble Road, but the Jumble Road, I think, it's where the hill tops out there and then goes down. I think it's around about there. And it goes down to the sort of main road at the bottom, but you can't get onto the main road because it's closed off at the bottom. There's just a gate for cyclists and walkers. And I guess for horses, but I doubt anybody's going to be riding the horse up and down. Ooh, tiny rock shelf. Oh, yeah, very tiny. So if you go down the Jumble Road to the east, down to the road that you can't actually escape onto, you have got to drive back up the Jumble Road. Actually quite sandy, isn't it? I've got a boot full of all sorts of stuff that really needs to not be in there as well. That's going to rattle around and bash about, but I need to sort my life out and sort all that stuff out. Now I've not aired down my tyres for this either. They're at about 35 psi, so it should be alright because we don't exactly need lots of sort of wet grip for slippery mud and stuff at the moment, so. But I'll reiterate, this is a legal byway. It's not a highway, clearly, because look at it, but it's a very ancient road, like an old drover's road, basically, from a time hundreds and hundreds of years before motor vehicles existed. This is one of the ancient routes, and there's quite a lot of lanes like this around this area, Derbyshire and sort of southwestish Sheffield, I suppose. But the same thing, they're very ancient routes, very ancient trackways, but they are designated in modern times as byways open to all traffic. The acronym obviously spelling out boats. And I have checked out this lane and any others that I'm going to be doing. I've checked them out via my membership with the Green Lane Association. And unless there's any new notices put up on any of the entrances or pathways or anything, then they're all legal to drive on with a suitable vehicle, so there we go. We get walkers thinking, what are you doing, you daft bastard? Right, we're not far off where the Jumble Road heads off to the right. It's actually a crossroads between this Houndkirk Road and Jumble Road. In fact, I think they're heading now to the west on the Jumble Road. Oh, I've got a choice now. Getting a bit rocky. Right, let's go this way, because the left has got some rather large rocks. And bearing in mind where my sump is particularly, I want to be mindful of that. So let's take this approach. Yeah, let's go over this way. Lovely. Actually, look, I can see where the Jumble Road is up ahead now. Left hand. Let's do it this way. And I haven't stalled yet. That's all on that's just first gear on idle. But it is 2 litre TDI, 170 horse, 320 Newton metre, I think, torque. Obviously you don't get that at idle, but point being, it is not a shy engine. There's the crossroads ahead. Effective crossroads, yeah, where the Jumble Road intersects, bisects, or whatever sects it does. I'm planning to go back the other way as well, so I'm not going to film both ways, I don't think, because I've only got so much battery power on my phone, I've only got so much space on the phone, I haven't got the USB cable to plug it in to keep it charged. I probably want to keep it charged to a decent extent in case I need to use it if I get stuck or break down. What I really need to do is just stop talking so bloody much. Phone's still at a decent, that's the steepest angle I can get it. I'm filming vertical video, I'm going to have to crop it I think to 16:9, and I've just done it at 1080 for power and storage space, so it's not going to be a high resolution, but Still going to be fun. It is rather a spectacular view from up here. Nice. Right, I'm going to go all the way to the end, to the Lady Canning Plantation car park, then stop, have my food, then come back, investigate Jumble Road, which is now crossing from left to right. The right hand bit being the much more potentially dodgy bit. Right, and through that gate. Oh, I can smell the tyres, that's nice. Yeah, I'll just check it in if they do close it, because the sign says on the gate, livestock grazing area, so if the gate is shut when you're doing byways like this, then if the gate's shut you go through it and then you close it again. If it's open, typically you leave it open. If in doubt, shut it. But certainly if you've had to open it to go through, then yeah, you shut it after yourself. Whee! So yeah, this is a public byway. You could, if you really wanted to, you could take a bus along this. I mean, you wouldn't, but legally you could. dog on its own there, not on the lead. Okay. The only thing is, when you're either kind of evening or morning, it's a time when you're going to get people more likely to be walking their dogs and stuff, and potentially take issue with you using what they see as their footpath as your green lane. But as I've said, if it's a boat, the byway open to all traffic, it is legally traversable by vehicles, and everybody should respect each other. So there we go. So yeah, the Lady Canning Plantation, which I know very little about aside from the name, is just to the left there. Not got much clearance above my front splitter, yeah, remember that. But yeah, I think I will, if I don't come back the other way along here, I might go back onto the main road at this end, head sort of southwest. Yeah, we're nearly there, look. And then jump onto the western end of the jumble road and do the whole thing from that direction. Because otherwise I'm going to irritate the people that have already been past. And the people I'm yet to pass. There's the highway ahead. What I'm going to do is park up and have my sandwiches.